block to block, town to town. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard.
I keep you vicious, 6 inches when I'm switching from mark or to ammunition. Listen, this is new for the kids in position, waiting to escape each clip and evicted. You're 6-bit, 666 each digit, profit from these licks and keep my spit prolific. In an instant, I'ma live a life like mystic. Stay high to defy the laws of physics. Critics kiss my ass, you can witness, never missing. When I aim at a misfit, his shit ain't equipped with enough to have ammo. When the King's Arch wigs split, give it a 0 when I'm a 15 like AR. You can live your life in the graveyard. Life, you're not gonna take ours. I got a lot to say than just 8 bars. If you hate ours, this day you might make ours. Something frightening's about to happen. Lightning strikes the mic when I be rapping. Don't even come and tell me you saw me blasted. I'll be flashing, ego smashing. Nobody will close my casket.
Live from the graveyard, 3 young riders, ammunition, King Czar, Mac Pacino.
Every day where we from, yo, it goes down. Day to night, hood to hood, block to block, town to town. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard.
I'm telling my bitches for the reason us bitch ass niggas hating. Nigga ride through my hood on go dating. Split the script from a strap erase. Somebody dropped in the middle of set. Got his ass with a missile, now he's really wet. It's a killer set. I got mental threats, and on top of that, I'm a lunatic. My niggas be tripping on me sometimes, saying that a nigga be out his mind. So evacuate, in other words, vacate. Cause a nigga like me might premeditate. I'm full of danger, oops, I mean anger. Shit, but I guess they both apply. See eye to eye, not me, my nigga. Got 20/20 vision, peek my trigger. It's lovely, ain't it, nigga? That's my bitch. We done fucked around, and it's amazing shit, untamed shit, insane shit. And every time I get done, it's an empty clip. I don't understand, but I'm on the edge. I guess I'm part of the living dead. That's what I said. From me, don't listen. Crazy, sorry, got hollows hissing. Walk with me, go kill with me, pull guns with me, come kill with me, come ride with me, go steal with me. If you don't fuck with me, you history. One lifeline gone, and it's sick. And the death's with me, it run blood stick. Torture chamber, bottom pit, the home of a deranged out lunatic.
Every day where we from, yo, it goes down.
Under the hood, block to block, town to town, murder, murder, kill, kill. We up in this joint, baby. How's everybody doing? You understand? I mean, do you understand? We even got Cousin Damo came back. You understand? Ron, you all right, Ron?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
You sure?
Oh, yeah.
Sound like you ain't got no energy left for anything. You know what I mean? I'll make
I'm
sure.
good.
Zara, you good, Zara?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty good.
Everybody with this dead energy. What's going on around here? Hey, but June, how you doing, June? First time here on Tuesday at 8 o'clock. Know what I mean?
What's good? What's good? It's a pleasure to join y'all on a Tuesday, man. On a Talk You Wish Tuesday, man.
The usual front running fan type stuff.
I don't know what that means.
You know what that means? It's the same when Ricky Bobby showed up at a particular time, one time. The front running fan shit, that's when they show up. When things are going their way, it's when they show up.
Well, honestly,
come on.
Shit ain't going his way, honestly.
I'll come anytime. You know what I mean? It's just
okay.
Look, my show ends at 8. My show ends at 8. Come on, man. Don't be mad about my Knicks, man.
No, I'm not. No, we good. We boys.
Don't be mad about my Knicks, man.
I'm just calling a spade. That's all.
Yeah, y'all over there losing to Tyrese Halliburton in the
And I'm here every day. That's my point. I ain't a front runner.
We'll get to that in a minute.
That little light skin dude is something.
Hey, look, Ricky Bobby know what I'm talking about. It's all in love, but I'm still gonna call it out when I see it. That's all.
That little light skin dude.
Hey, I'm gonna bust your balls. That's what I'm here for.
That's all I'm gonna say. That little light skin dude is something else. You know what I mean? As y'all know, everybody, how y'all doing out there? Very happy to see each and everybody there. You know what I mean? So let me just say, we're here
Hello, you didn't speak to me.
You was muted. You was muted, Sharon. I know you was ready yet, baby. You was muted.
I was waiting for you to
You
say
was
my
muted,
name.
Sharon. I'm just letting you know what happened. You was muted, and I did not want to interrupt.
I always keep it muted until you say my name.
Okay, I thought you was talking to somebody else. I see you look familiar at first, and I said, "All right,
I was just patiently waiting.
Okay, well let me introduce the chocolate, ladies and gentlemen. The chocolate girl's here. She needs a special invitation. You know, I thought she was muted talking to somebody else. I didn't want to interrupt.
I was not talking, but hello, it's good to be here, fellas. I heard you sing in June. I heard you.
Your name, say your name. Hey, just to get Zara a little, give him a little matter.
Like I said, front running.
Push the hat real quick.
Zara's upset about this. Anyway, let's just get into these trash ass players, shall we? Ryan, let's start this party off right.
Y'all made Zara mad already?
I'm
good.
One of my damn trash ass players, and that pissed me the fuck off.
Damn, you cussing already?
And they do this every motherfucking year.
I'm trying to stop cussing.
Them motherfucking people.
Since when?
Yeah, you talking about them draft people?
Them motherfucking people.
Okay, them draft people. I'm with you. I'm with you on that one.
I don't know who you talking about.
He talking about the draft people. They was over there talking about his boy Jalen Carter.
It's not even
trying to knock his draft stock down.
It goes all the way back to Warren Sapp. You wait a couple weeks before this man get drafted to bring out he smoke weed.
That's what they always do.
And you did it to other people. Do I need to name them, Dennis?
Nah, I ain't got name.
But they do this shit to every top player. Every year. It pissed me the fuck off. Now, somebody need to bring up some dirt from 20 years ago and put it on y'all ass. See how y'all like that shit.
Them people. What's your next trash ass play?
Motherfuckers.
Oh, true.
Damn. Okay.
Tomorrow. He mad as a mother. Tomorrow, you sit your bitch ass down somewhere.
Okay.
You gonna go to court and tell the judge, "Oh, I'm innocent, boss."
Boss.
I'm innocent. Motherfucker, we seen the tape.
He ain't working, boss.
We seen the damn tape. How you innocent, but you gave a man a two-piece on the tape.
He said he tired, boss.
Back to you, Dennis. These motherfuckers.
Ron, what he told him was, he said, "You don't touch that gun line." And he went across that gun line.
It don't matter.
You know what happened when you go across that gun line.
Wait a minute. You making all this.
Tell us about the gun line, bro.
NFL.
You know what?
You making all this damn money in the NFL. You worry about somebody talking shit to you?
He was worried about somebody he crossed the gun line, boss.
I don't give a damn. You making $100 million.
Well,
do you know what happened when you crossed the gun line, boss?
We don't need no fences around here. We got the gun line, boss.
Right, the gun line. We don't need no fence around. We got the gun line.
But you cannot be. Back to you, Dennis.
There are no fences at Camp 8, man.
Dennis, you making.
We got the gun line.
You making hanging
$100 What the hell is a hanging? Is that a what is that? Is that 100 onions or a hanging? Give me a hanging. Give me a hanging. Extra ketchup.
You just said what you want to, Dennis.
Hey man, listen. I asked y'all last week. I said, what happened to him? Y'all said he no longer got an eye. I said, that's it? That's what I asked y'all. Y'all looked at me like I was crazy. I explained why I said that's it. I said, that's it. He lost the eye? That's it?
Wait a minute. It took 4 dudes.
You know Tupac beat the dude up in Vegas, right? But listen, you know Tupac beat the dude up in Vegas, right?
Okay.
You know Tupac died that same night, right?
Right.
That's why I'm asking these questions. Y'all be sitting here, y'all be thinking.
Wait a minute, Dennis. You gotta think about your future. Once again, this man played in the NFL.
If we talking about futures and players today, it's gonna be a lot.
But still, you play in the NFL.
Yeah.
You got money. But it's gonna take you and 3 more dudes to beat somebody up. And now you say you innocent?
That's what he said.
And we seen the damn tape.
I saw the tape.
I understand.
Right,
I understand. Chocolate Girl, what you got over there, Chocolate Girl?
Okay. Can y'all hear me okay?
Nah.
Loud and clear.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Loud and clear? Okay.
No.
So first on my list, let me see who I have on here first. Oh, the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh man.
For that non-exclusive franchise tag they put on Lamar Jackson. In the words of Dennis Holm, what fuck wrong with him? Why don't they go ahead? Why don't they just go ahead and pay this man? This is just baffling to me. And then the timing, like I told y'all, Baltimore and the Giants called each other up and said, hey, Baltimore, y'all announced that tag first, and then I'm going to announce what I gave Daniel Jones. Because they know they gave that man too much damn money. So they on my list, too, for giving Daniel Jones all that money. $160 million, 4 years, 160. That's outrageous. He ain't done nothing. He had a pretty good season one time. So the fuck what? He got $160 million for that?
$160 million? Who did they think they got? Chelsea Clinton?
Trash. They trash. They both trash. Both of them. Both them damn teams is trash today. I'm putting Damian Lillard on my list.
No.
Because I'm really getting bored and tired with this whole loyalty. I'm making such sacrifices for the team, and I'm just putting it on for my team. Meanwhile, you wasting away your career. Ain't won nothing, ain't got nothing. He got one award. One. He won a 3-point contest. That's it. What else he won? Nothing. And he's talented. No. LeBron James on my list again. He often finds his name on my list, but he on my list talking about Bronny better than some of these cats that I see on League Pass. Man, please. He's talking about professional basketball players. And I'm sorry, Bronny ain't all that. According to the scouts, he'd be lucky to go high in the draft. Some of them say. Now, of course, the most popular scouts, they gotta keep their pockets fat, so they're gonna buy into the narrative and feed the public and tell them that he's gonna be top 1, 2 in the draft. That ain't true. Have y'all watched this dude play? He's good, but he ain't better than no NBA players. Man, LeBron just, I don't know, the more and more he talked, the more I'm sick of him. I can't wait till he just ride out into the sunset and just be gone. But anyway, my last one is Chad Wheeler. Y'all remember Chad Wheeler?
Show do. What you hear about him?
Memory on Chad Wheeler. Chad Wheeler was the Seattle Seahawks football player who beat and strangled his girlfriend, broke her arm, gave her concussion, beat her face up, everything. And he finally got arrested. His trial has been moved for a third time to October 21st of this year. Again, another delay. His ass should be in jail now. But he on a home monitoring. He's already violated his home monitoring agreement twice. He should be in prison right now waiting trial. Just like some of us would be if we had done something. So damn him and the court that let him out. Trash. That's my list.
Trash.
Trash. Zara, what you got, Zara?
I mean, I know y'all gonna cover all the regulars and the basics, so I'm just gonna go where nobody else is gonna go.
Where that to the boy?
MMA. Let's go to MMA. We had a good card this weekend. We had a pretty big fight. We had a return of a fighter that some people call the GOAT. So first, I want to go to the women's flyweight. Valentina Shevchenko is on my list. This is the second fight in a row. She lost this one. She got away with it the fight previous to this, with her, all the mistakes she was making and her crazy fighting style. And she finally got upset, and it was a major upset. She lost to someone who was plus 1,000, Alexa Grasso. And she's on my list because that girl's not even in her same region, same level. And the performance, she already got called out last time, said she was going to clean that shit up. And she came in with another subpar performance, thought she was going to win, and she got her ass whooped. And I'm happy about it. So maybe this will humble her ass to get in there and train right and come back, because there will be a rematch. Because like I said, this girl wasn't even supposed to even be in this damn fight. So shout out. All right. And then I'm also go to the heavyweight fight, the main event, the return of John Jones. A lot of people think he's the GOAT. If you don't know who he is, he was probably the greatest light heavyweight in UFC history. Big cocaine addiction, been suspended twice. This is coming off a 2-year layoff. He comes back, makes a debut at heavyweight. And Cyril Gane is the guy who fought him and had a pathetic ass performance, got choked out in under a minute. If y'all paid for that shit, I'm sorry for y'all, but that was pathetic as hell. And he won't be getting a rematch. John Jones is back, moving up to bigger and better things. But Cyril Gane, or however you pronounce it, Gane, with that trash, just pathetic ass performance. And I didn't see that coming. I thought for sure he was going to put up a fight. So anyway, I'm gonna leave mine at MMA. I know y'all gonna cover the NFL and the some of the other stuff that's been in the news lately. Just want to show them some love for now. That's it.
All right, June, what you got, June?
Well, Sharon stole a little bit of my thunder with the Giants. Giants front office, man. Hey, as everybody know, I'm a Giants fan, and all day I've been listening to the contract talks and everything. And I thought, they were saying the Giants were standing like they're not gonna give him the big contract or anything. Then the number that Daniel Jones was looking for, and it looked like they gave in. Like, now you give him this money. I don't want to see 15-5. I don't want to see 15 touchdowns next year and 5 interceptions. The shit better be 25 touchdowns and 10 interceptions.
It happening.
Like I thought and everybody know the Giants franchise, they are under investigation. If y'all know the Flores,
this must be Jeff. This must be Jeff. Yeah. this must be Jeff.
But with the Flores investigation going to trial now with the Giants, a lot of people feel like that franchise is racist, and they was gonna give the man the money. They was gonna give him the man the money. Now they gave him the money and put the franchise tag on Saquon Barkley. A running back that you ain't gonna get a running back like that. He pretty much, carried us this year. The only talented player we had on our roster, pretty much. So, I just got the Giants as the front office. They front office as the trash ass. Anybody else? even though my Knicks is on a winning streak, there's one player I can't stand watch on the team right now, and it's RJ Barrett. uh,
Not the Canadian.
yes, I
Don't
am.
be talking about RJ.
Uh,
My
oh,
nigga.
he pissed me off every time I watch him play this shit. Like,
Don't watch
uh,
it.
even though he had a decent game the other night, but it was some bonehead plays down the stretch that he was making, man. Turnovers, not making the right passes. Still, the jump shot is still not there. This is what's going in his fourth year now. I got him as my
This
trash
is
ass
Jeff.
player.
This has got to be Jeff. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's the next. He always this is the thing. And we've been going at it. Frank Nick, remember the draft. He always talking about these players. Frank, Nick Kennedy, whatever the name. We drafted him over Donovan Mitchell. Kevin Knox. We drafted him over Michael Porter. Tyrese Halliburton this year is going off. It's been an all-star. We drafted him Obi Toppin over Tyrese Halliburton. We passed up on a lot of players. A lot of all-star players, potential all-star players. Michael Porter could be a potential all-star player. And, RJ hasn't really, he had that one good year last year, but hasn't really lived up to that top 3 pick to me yet.
He never will.
But Zion and Ja is now about to make him look good because Zion can't stay on the court, and we'll get to Ja Morant in a minute.
Yeah, we'll get to Ja Morant.
Look like he's
Definitely
gonna.
my trash ass.
Yeah, do not cuss whatever you do when you're a trash ass player. Cause do not mention Ja Morant.
Man, he definitely is one of them.
Yeah.
Good.
We're gonna talk about him right after that.
Whoa. This nigga Aaron Rodgers one of them.
But yeah, you go ahead, cuz. Who you think? You got Aaron Rodgers?
I don't know.
It's not good enough for me.
The Giants.
You a Nick fan? Take that.
Nah,
take that. Take that. Yeah.
Man, the New York Jets. I will put them there. They even tamper with Aaron Rodgers.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
It's kind of it's crazy that the Jets getting into that like that. I wouldn't even spend my time. That dude, like, what it was like 60 mil this year or something.
56.
I don't think he worth that money. He won like she was saying, LeBron James. He been one of. Oh, that dude just traveled too much. He crybaby, man. That stuff with his son, he definitely trying to get his son in the league. That's probably the only way his son gonna get in the league. It's him, because he just gonna hound on. He just hounding people. Oh, my son Bronny, the youngest one better than Bronny.
Yeah, yep, he sure is.
From looking at him, he look like he probably gonna.
That's the one I'm waiting on.
Without help,
look, Bronny.
But like LeBron James, Aaron Rodgers, you could put both of them in a bucket, man. And throw them motherfuckers as far as you could throw them.
Okay. All right. There's been a lot of trash out there. Y'all said just about each and every one of them. I think the only trash that I had was what I thought was the Joe Mixon situation, but I'm not 100% sure it was Joe Mixon. So I'm not gonna sit there and put that out there as trash. I'm just gonna, let that all ease up. But I'll talk about the rest of the things that I got that I'm upset about a little later. Let's talk about this certified round. What you got for certified?
Wait, can I say one more trash?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Dennis. This just came up in my mentions. I forgot about this dude. But former Michigan State guard Keith Appling was sentenced to 18 to 40 years in prison on Friday for second-degree murder from a crime back in 2021. Yet another former Michigan State basketball player in trouble with the law. Trash. All right, go ahead.
Go ahead, Ryan. Certified.
Luka scored 42 points and Kyrie 40 points the other night. They're my certified player.
That
Together.
must have been the night they played the Sixers. That's the only game you watched. We know.
Forget Luca.
We know.
Forget Luca.
Dennis,
Luca
We
Schmuka.
know. Trust me, we know. I don't know if you watch anything else. You should get a Philadelphia TV because that's all you watch. For real. Anyway, what you got there, chocolate girl?
Y'all funny, boy. I tell you.
I can't make this shit up. Y'all heard what he said.
I heard him.
He went on. You know, Luca. Wait, this is the crazy thing, right? Luca and Kyrie got 2 wins
anything
since
about
they've been together.
Did I
listen,
say anything about Philly?
Sir, Luca and Kyrie
Did I
got
say
2 wins.
anything about Philly?
Sir, you're not listening. Luca and Kyrie got 2 wins since they've been together. 2 wins.
Yep.
They are 2-5. You couldn't have been talking about the first game they won together. You only had to be talking about the other game they won, which was against Philly.
Oh, it slipped my mind.
And he skipped over the Sunday game.
Well,
Right, he ain't say nothing about that game when they lost to fucking Phoenix. No. Just Philly. I know.
I don't blame Kyrie for them not being able to win either. Who thought that would be a good mix anyway? Luca and Kyrie? That's stupid. But anyway, certified players. I had Luca on my list, but not for the reason that Ron had him on the list. I had him on the list because I like the way he got up into Devin Booker's face and didn't back down from that punk. I can't stand Devin Booker.
Yo, we need that series.
Luka.
We need that series.
Puff your chest out. I like that.
I need that 4 and 5 matchup.
Yes, I do.
We need that.
So, also, University of South Carolina women's basketball team won the SEC championship. Dawn Staley. North Philly, Dawn Staley, undefeated. And congratulations to the Iowa Hawkeyes women who won the women's Big Ten championship.
Caitlin.
She balling. That little girl balling, boy.
She different.
Everywhere. She's shooting from the parking lot.
That's all I got. I'll let y'all have it.
But you know what? The rest of them girls is nice too, though. They get buckets as well. At first I thought it was just her, but it ain't just her. They get buckets as well. I actually had to watch them.
They have a good team. They have a team with some good shooters on it. They have those girls are shooting well.
I'm gonna tell you another squad I like in that college, the women's college basketball. That LSU team. I like that LSU team.
Yeah, I like them too.
I like that LSU team a lot. But yeah. Zara, what you guys are?
So the flip side of the MMA, continue my discussion. I can't stand this guy, John Jones, who I talked about, cokehead, once did a hit and run and got out the car and started running on camera. They're one of the most dumbest and funniest videos I've ever seen, and they continue to let this dude back. That's, again, because he's a cash cow. He's a great fighter, and he continues to get chance after chance. But hey, he came back 2-year layoff, made the heavyweight debut, and now he's back, and everyone's got this GOAT shit again. Now he's got something else to add to his resume. So shout out to him. Again, shout out to Alexa Grasso for winning the women's flyweight, championship when she had no business in doing so. So let's see if she can defend it and beat the champion again in the rematch. I will go quick to the NBA. Shout out to the Denver Nuggets and Joker. Joker's on his way to 3 straight MVPs. I think only 3 players have done that. I think Wilt Chamberlain, Larry Bird. I think I'm missing somebody. Hasn't been done in a long time. I think Larry Bird was the last to do it in the 80s. And then I want to give a shout out to Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns, the trade that will work and that does fit naturally and not force just putting superstars together. Look out for Phoenix. The more I'm seeing this, I'm still riding with Denver like I initially have been in Joker, but look out for Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. They won 3 straight since Durant's been back, and that may be the Western Conference Finals, Phoenix and Denver. So look out. A damn show ain't going to be Lil Memphis, which we'll get to, and I've been saying that before all this bullshit happened, but yeah, I'm going to leave mine there with those 2, Joker and Kevin Durant.
All right, a question. Michael Jordan didn't get 3 straight MVPs?
Nope.
Nope, not 3 straight. Nope.
I know he got 3 out of 4, maybe even 4 out of 5,
Three out
but
of
not 3 straight.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. I thought he got 3 straight. My bad. All right. What you got there, Jim?
I'm gonna stay on my Knicks certified player Emmanuel quickly. Played
Oh, shit.
52 minutes the other night against Boston. Didn't sit, didn't take a seat on the bench at all. Played the whole second half. Led us to scoring. Literally carried the team to victory. We didn't have Jalen Brunson in that game, but definitely Emmanuel quickly, who was in trade talks in the middle of the season, but now he has definitely stepped up and played well. So definitely Emmanuel quickly as my certified player. And that's it. I don't got nobody else.
No Julius Randle?
Nah.
Okay. What you got over there, cuz?
I'm gonna go with my mob, the Wizards. I haven't seen them doing, they ain't been doing good in a while, man, but they've been picking it up a little lately, man. That big trade with LA when they got all them dudes, man, that was a big trade. For, I think it was who was the
You gonna have to
Wizards.
speak up, cuz I can barely hear you. Thought my volume was broke.
I said the Wizards.
Yeah, you said the big trade got the
That
Wizards
big
playing
trade,
better.
yeah, with the Lakers when I think it was Westbrook for like all the rest, all them little dudes they got from them, and they look all right now, man. I think I'm gonna try to head to a game before the season out, man. But I ain't been to a game in probably like about 5 or 6 years now. But they coming around, man. They selling tickets. The tickets and went up from $20 to like I think they like $70 now for the nosebleed, 80 or something like that. It
Yeah,
used to be walk-in, Jones. You just walk straight in. But the Wizards, man, they make they. I wish they take them to back out Maryland and make them the Bullets again. That's when they was doing something. I got the
okay.
Wizards.
I got the Sixers. I got the Sixers, man. They've been doing their things they had to do. Especially beat Milwaukee the other night. So definitely got the Sixers. Let's
James
see.
Harden.
But
James Harden.
Embiid though, man, like what he gonna do? Cuz can he stay out there? He hurt every like
Honestly,
3 games.
he ain't gotta stay out there
Toe
in,
hurt,
in the regular season.
leg hurt. But
I
Harden,
actually
John,
I like the small lineup. Be honest with you, with those guys.
I
McDaniels
think
actually make a big difference from him and Tobias.
Yes.
Be
As
honest
yeah.
with you,
But
sneaky
see,
pickup. Sneaky
yeah,
good
yeah.
right?
pickup.
He gonna
Sneaky
help
good
Harden out
pickup.
because Harden just fall off in the playoffs a little bit, man.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Serious, cuz. I
Here
like
we
Harden,
go.
but Harden, man, he falls off. You seen it, man. You done seen it.
All right, let's get to this. Let's get to this discussion, man. Y'all know how much this is hurting my heart right here.
Man.
No,
The
you don't
Memphis,
say, Dennis.
Oh my
the
God.
Memphis, the Memphis Grizzlies, man. It's hurting my heart, man, because
Lord have mercy.
You don't say,
you know,
Dennis.
uh, Demetrius Ja Morant was on the social media flashing a gun, and now the Memphis Grizzlies suspended him for 2 games, which he's eligible to come back now. But the NBA are doing their investigation, and a lot of people are saying that he might get 50 games, which means that we might not see him till Christmas
Done.
And why? Why might he get 50 games, Dennis? Tell the
for
people.
for flashing the gun on social media
No,
and in
no,
Colorado.
No, no.
no. That's not why.
No.
Because he may have had that on the team playing. That's the issue.
Ooh.
That he might have had that on NBA time and NBA facilities with the NBA team. He's not supposed to have it around anybody, anything to do with the NBA. That's the reason that
Traveling
the
or
50
nothing.
games is in there.
Then they said it been other
Incidents. And I have
with him.
and I have a bunch of it's right here.
So
Yeah.
Hold on. Read them off, Jim. Go ahead and read them off.
So last summer, his mom was shopping at a mall, right? And she got into it with one of the she was at a finish line at the mall, She got into it with one of the salespersons in there, and she called Ja Morant to come to the mall. He rolled up with his entourage. It was like 9 of them, and they was threatening the man. They was telling him he's gonna wait for him to leave work, and his entourage actually got into it with some of the security guards in the mall. So that was also reported to the NBA, but I don't think the NBA let that out. Then remember a couple of months ago, with the Pacers, this happened in January 29th with the Pacers. Ja must have got into it with a couple of some of the Pacers players on the sideline, and his entourage was at the game, and they was barking back and forth with the Pacers players and the staff. And after the game, they was outside waiting for the players and the staff. And actually, when they drove off, it was a red laser beam pointed to security.
It was
security, and that was also reported to the NBA.
On them.
That beam.
That was also reported to the NBA. Remember last Wednesday on Wild Wednesday, I reported that he got in. He had a basketball game. It was a pickup game in his backyard. Ja Morant got this big backcourt back home in South Carolina, and he got into it with a 17-year-old kid. The kid, they was touching it up. Kid, he threw the ball at the kid. The kid threw the ball back at him, but how he threw it, it hit Ja Morant's chin. And Ja Morant went over there and punched him a couple of times. Then his boys jumped the kid. Then Ja Morant went in the house and grabbed the gun and flashed the gun. Flashed the gun at him. So that was another incident. The Post, I think it was the Washington Post, let that out last Wednesday. Then you follow up on Friday night after a lot. I think they lost to the Denver Nuggets. I remember. Yeah, Friday night.
Yeah.
Like Sharon said, it was in Colorado. He was partying at.
It's an open carry law
that gun in the facilities.
Learn, y'all.
NBA facilities.
Look around and find out. You don't mess around in Colorado.
My man, you say you from Washington? You from out there? Yeah. Remember what happened to Gilbert Arenas and those jokers?
He gone.
Gilbert never recovered from that.
Man.
Never recovered.
He never recovered from that.
It wouldn't even fall on
Gilbert
that.
Still has some basketball in him.
Yeah,
hell yeah. Recovered from that. Yeah. They about to take him down. Ja Morant he might get 100. Then he might get 100.
It might be worse than that.
Too many incidents.
Zara, what you got, Zara?
Like Gil only.
All right. We've seen over the years, obviously football and basketball. A lot of us, the brothers, come from inner cities, come from the hood, the projects, whatever. Right. That's our background. I mean, that's just where most of us, from. I mean, you got your Ray Allens, and you got some kids that have the silver spoon, but for the most part, we're from inner cities.
Right.
We look to make it out, and sports is something that is one of our outs of getting out, and making it in this world, because we don't have a lot of other options. So music and sports, the stereotypical stuff that people say, hey, it is what it is. So. Obviously, Derrick Rose. The reason I'm bringing up Derrick Rose. He has older brothers, so as soon as he became a prospect, 8th grade, whatever, his brothers formed a team. They would not let this man associate with nobody. Any bad seeds, they cut it off. Hey, this man was from the depths of Chicago, and they made sure that this dude didn't put his hand in anything. Whatever he was doing, once they saw this man had a chance, it was done. Unfortunately, a lot of us don't get that. So that's the problem with Ja Morant. Ja Morant made it. What's the saying? It's a funny movie. You can take, what do you say? You can take brother out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the brother sometime. And unfortunately, Ja Morant does not let this stuff go. Be behind closed doors. We don't know how long he's been doing this. It's just he finally, you know, we've seen it. There's footage now of the gun. You know, who knows? Like, this man has been affiliated. He just, when you get out and you make it, you have to change your life. And a lot of brothers have been able to do that. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be the case. You know, he made it this far, but then the tendencies are still there. You can't be flashing guns. And my problem is guidance, and he doesn't have that team or his father. And I don't know his father. Look at the shit his father shows. His father looking like, what is he, 40, 50? And he looks like, I mean, again, this is me, and I don't like talking about my brothers. You know how you already know how I feel. But
his father looked like he's still in the hood.
It doesn't look like he's the father. Like, now, people talk about LeVar Ball, but you can talk about him running his mouth all you want. But he had them boys on the lead, them boys on the right track.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
All positive stuff.
Amen.
So, in my opinion, Ja didn't have that leadership. His father ain't lead them. His father is with the glory. His father's on the court thinking he's Ja Morant. In my opinion, Ja, I think he just thinks it's okay to continue to do this stuff. But now it came back to bite him in the ass. That's strictly what it is. There's no one there to guide him to say, "Hey, brother, you made it now. You're a public figure. You can provide for your family. This stuff you grew up doing, running around with knuckleheads, the stuff is over." And unfortunately, he didn't let it go. Obviously, that's the only way I can see it.
All right, Chocolate Girl, what you got?
First of all, I feel like he's trying to be something he's not. He ain't from the hood. He wasn't hood like that running around. He from a good family, good background with good folk. He's not even one of them. But now he waits till he gets a contract and gets a deal, and now all of a sudden he want to be one of them people. And he's not one of them people. He's being something that he's not, or he wants to be that person. And the last I checked, I don't know of anybody walking around throwing up gang signs that was not affiliated. I just never seen that. Now, maybe this is something new that these younger folks, these Gen Y and Gen Z people are doing. I don't know. But I've never seen it. You can get killed for that.
Yes.
If you're not really down and you throw on their signs, they will kill you. So I don't think that that's, false. I think, maybe he's gotten affiliated since. I don't know. But we're right to question because we saw it before our very eyes. I mean, we can't just act like he didn't do it. That's my thing. And also, you're right. Zara is right. Who's counseling him? Are there people counseling him and he's just choosing not to listen? Or is there nobody counseling him? Which one is it? Somebody's not doing their job. Somebody, either he's not or they not. But fuck around and find out in Colorado. They don't play with us in Colorado.
No.
People know this already, so I don't understand it. And you're right. After all this going on, then you're gonna go, like June was saying, and then you're gonna go and do a live video straight from the strip club and flashing a gun after all the other stuff that's already happened. And you a professional basketball player, the star of the team with a Nike deal and a drink deal. What you thinking about?
The shoes ain't even came out yet. Now they might not come out.
No. And I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to me. And it's sad because I'm hoping and praying that this is not the end of his career. But if it is, it's going to be one in a long line of all the previous basketball player or athletes of color that just threw their whole career away because they want to be down. I just don't understand the importance of that. I'm not a man, so I don't know if it's a man thing, but somebody need to explain it to me because I don't get it. That's where I'm at.
Okay, what you got, Ryan?
The NBA finna make a example out of Ja Morant. They finna make an example out of him. I could see 150 games.
That's 2 seasons.
Right.
I think he might be gone. That shit with Gilbert Arenas, man.
Right.
He just had one. It was only one strike against him.
Right. So
it was in a facility, but if they find out he had that motherfucker in there,
right
on that jet,
hey,
right.
look, they're not gonna just do one player like that. They're gonna look back and say, "Well, Gilbert Arenas got caught up.
Right.
What did they do? What did we do to him back then? This will be 10 times worse now."
So it like they feel.
I hope and pray that he ain't had that gun on him when he was traveling with the team or nothing like that. Man.
I feel like
how else he got it to the club though?
I just hope one of them dumbs with bought it from home or wherever, somewhere else.
If he brought it from home, then it was on the plane.
No, I'm talking
in
about
the locker room. But if he waited till he got to Colorado to buy one, to pick up one, that's something else. But that's the reason why they're suspecting him, because who would do that?
But once again,
man,
why you gonna have a gun anyway?
For what?
Yeah. For what?
But see, like,
I don't know.
From me coming up,
oh my God, you in the public eye. Everybody see what you do. You cannot hide. You cannot play hide and seek. You can't.
I
what I always said about these famous people is, look, you so famous, you can bring the club to you. You ain't got to go out to the club. You can bring the club to you with security and not have to worry about it. I understand about loving to go out, but it ain't worth your life or your career just to have some fun.
I think every time
have fun at your damn house.
Every time you do something, every time somebody do something that you're not supposed to be doing and you're not really a part of, there's always something fucked up happening.
Yeah.
You can be out here and you got a boy that's from the earth, but he got his grown, something might live around where you from. He come around there and he trying to fit in. He be the first one to get locked up because he don't know what the fuck is going on.
Exactly.
Like with Morant, man, it could be dangerous. You didn't just yourself in trouble, man, for nothing. Like absolutely nothing. Why is you got your own Instagram page? That's the thing to do in it. Dudes today, man. These days, all of them, the youngins, they out of control. Like
right. They have these seminars for these young players when they come
that shit don't work.
They sit in there. Yeah. They sit in the back of the classroom with their feet up.
Probably got a pistol on.
They ain't paying attention. Remember, we don't know what we're talking about. Remember that, June.
Yeah.
Us older people, we don't know anything.
Yeah.
We can't tell them anything because they got the $50 million contract. So that means if we don't know it, they're not going. That's right. They're not going to listen. They got all the answers.
Something years old.
Right.
Yeah. Never 20. Brain ain't even formed yet, but they got all the answers.
And my thing for the entourage should be with him. What happened to protecting the bag? Like,
oh my God, that's what I was gonna say, June. Don't fuck up the bag. Like you gotta take hey June. You know what I was thinking about? First thing I was thinking about when I seen this shit, I said, this is that Michael Vick, Marcus Vick shit. Marcus Vick was supposed to fucking take the rep for them goddamn dogs. You don't fuck up the bag. Like, yo, oh my God.
Wait a minute.
You always protect the bag.
Wait a minute. When you got a lot of yes boys around you.
Nah, fuck that. Somebody is supposed to protect the bag. If ain't nobody ready to protect the bag, they gotta go. Fuck that. Sharon, it made me so mad when let me explain.
You right.
Let me explain why I was so mad. I was so mad. Because y'all know how much I love fucking Memphis.
Yeah,
I'm always screaming Big Memphis. I'm a big ass Memphis fan. I'm probably the way I scream Big Memphis, I probably scream that more than I scream the Sixers. But I love the way Memphis ball.
Lil
And it's
Memphis.
crazy because I've seen some Trisha Joy put on there like Andre Iguodala should have been there to help mature. And I said, no, you can't do that. But I know one thing: none of these incidents was going on when Slow Mo was there. I know that for sure. When Slow Mo was there, when none of this shit going down. All right.
How you know, Dennis?
That's the new
Look,
youngins,
there's
man.
nothing going down when Slow Mo was there.
How you know?
That's the new
Because ain't
youngins.
nothing happened.
Or
They would have been reported.
or if something went on, they kept it in house. What they
Right.
supposed to do?
Right. That's
But
what I'm
nobody
trying
wants
to
to
say.
keep their mouth shut anymore. Y'all
Right.
hear me talking about that almost every time I'm on here.
That's what I'm trying to
Internet,
say
man.
right
Just
there.
shut up. They talk too
The
damn
whole
much.
internet. Everybody want to be a superstar when you already
Everybody
a
want
superstar.
clicks and likes.
Yeah.
Everybody
Hey,
want to
but
be a
another
podcast.
thing I was going to say though is that Ja Morant must have started to feel like he was untouchable. Like, nothing was going to happen to him. And, hopefully this is a reality check to let him know, you almost lost it. You almost lost it.
This is
Get
one
yourself
hell of
together and do
a bet,
things
though.
right.
This one
And
hell
your
of a bet,
team needs to
Dennis.
know, damn, we can't fuck up the bag. Like, y'all living good. Y'all ain't got to do nothing, but just don't fuck up the bag.
They might have already fucked
They
it
don't
up.
understand it though, Dennis. They don't understand. They put being hard and proving something street cred over the bag. They're not even thinking about it.
Man, Shan, I know what you were saying about the Shan, I know what you were saying about the gang signs, but I don't believe in the gang sign situation because they said the same thing about the Deshaun Jackson. This dude ain't even got a parking ticket. All right, so I ain't even listened to that gang sign shit. But when Skip Bayless said that earlier
about Deshaun Jackson was a lie. No, I saw him myself throw up a known gang sign.
They had pictures. They got pictures of Deshaun Jackson throwing up gang signs.
I know it, but that wasn't a gang sign. That wasn't no damn gang sign. That's not what he was doing. But I don't even want to talk about Deshaun. That whole thing pissed me off too way back then. I don't want to talk about that. But that's not what this is. That's not what this is.
I don't think he's gang affiliated at all.
If he's not, then he needs to stop trying to act like he is what I'm saying. Because they will tell you, OGs will tell you, that's not what you want to do.
Even Skip Bayless.
Shannon told him.
You know about that
smoke.
Out.
Shannon said it.
Right. Shannon Sharp said, you know about that smoke.
Well, they got an incident too.
Yeah.
That's another incident. They got an incident. But like I said, and I don't remember none of these incidents going on when Slow Mo was there, man. When Slow Mo was there, was June always say Jersey. Slow Mo was there, but none of that going on. Slow Mo, they whole attitude was kept on the court. He was a matter of fact. I don't think this motherfucker danced that much this year. Was he dancing this year?
But I'm trying to tell you, people keep.
I gotta sit back now. I gotta think about it. That's one of the things Jay Will always said. He get his dancing ass out of here. I don't think he was dancing this year. Was he dancing this year?
But
I don't think John wasn't dancing this year.
People they've been hiding stuff for the last 2 years?
Man,
no, I don't think they've been hiding it. It's been coming out, but it comes out. It gets leaked out, and then it keep on moving.
Right.
Because we heard about all that stuff he did last year. We heard about all this before. It's just that now everything is seeming like it's true because of what he's doing now. Now they're gonna reach back and say, well, you know that thing that he did back then last September? Right. Yeah, that must have been true. Let's investigate that now.
Right.
That's what's gonna happen.
They trying to find a way to break him down. Like I said yesterday, he's not Allen Iverson, but he's Allen Iverson-ish. You ain't watching Memphis for nothing else. He is the superstar in Memphis.
Listen, he is the superstar in Memphis. You're right.
He is a superstar in Memphis, and he is a superstar in the NBA. As Gilbert Arenas said, they're going to make an example out of him to the point that he's going to have to cut his hair. This is what Gilbert Arenas said. They're going to make him a clean cut guy after this.
Even the wide receiver that played for the Giants,
he might be gone.
What that wide receiver played for the Giants back in the day?
Plaxico.
He came out and said, "Learn from my mistakes."
Learn from my mistakes, right?
Yeah.
And see, Plaxico, that incident with Plaxico is when I started saying to them, y'all need to bring the party to you. That's what changed in my mind on that right there, because there was no reason for him to be out the club with no damn gun, and you can afford security.
You were supposed to go back to back.
You can afford security, then you have no business in no damn club.
Oh my gosh, man. Y'all got to trying again, man. Oh my god.
I hate to bring that up.
We were 6-1.
Keep dreaming,
What
Jim.
happened?
That don't mean nothing.
Anyway.
New England was 16-0.
Supposed to go back to back.
Hey, Jeff. I think this is Jeff.
Keep dreaming,
Jeff,
Jim.
I think Jeff, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Jeff. I think his status will change. I mean, even the late great Kobe Bryant, when he had his incident in Colorado, which ended up not being true, his status changed for 2 years, and then that's when that Black Mamba came on, and he got it right back. But I think his status does change. Like with everything Gilbert was saying was seeming right, because Gilbert, I ain't gonna lie to you, Gilbert had the incident, and then it seemed like he was coming back on track, and then he went to the Magic the next year after the Magic just went to the championship, and I was like, oh, that's the piece that they needed. That was a perfect piece. That's what I thought, but it didn't work out.
What happened after that?
That incident took his soul. It just took his soul. He was
it didn't work out, but he was the perfect piece that the Magic needed. He was the perfect, because they needed a point guard, and they couldn't let Hedo Turkoglu be the point guard every time. Even though Hedo did a good job, but they couldn't let Hedo be the point guard every time.
But I just said somebody need to tell him, you know what, just sit down.
Yeah, it's not even about telling. I mean,
they don't listen.
I was listening to somebody talking about that today. You get all these contracts, you get their parents are coming to him asking him what's what, because he the breadwinner. I mean, that happens. This stuff happens, fellas. It happens. All of a sudden, he the head of the house. He the head of the family. They listening to him. That's why his mama called him to the damn mall. Let me tell you, I get into something, I ain't calling my son. I don't care how much damn money he make. I'm handling that shit right there in the mall. I'm not waiting on him.
Yeah, if my mom got me something at finish line, I'm calling somebody to go pick her up. Go pick my mom up. Make sure don't let her go down. That's it. No, I already know it was.
If I'm your mama, Dennis, you wouldn't even know about it, because you an NBA player. I don't want your name to be tied up in nothing.
Right. I
blame her. His mama trifling for that shit. She shouldn't even.
I ain't gonna say that. I don't say that. That shit. That's sharing off.
She was trifling in that moment. I'm not calling her trifling. I'm saying that right there was wrong. You got to think about your son.
Or his dumb ass should have just sent his men over there, and it didn't show up with him.
Right.
But once again,
but I wouldn't have called you. I'm sorry.
Look,
I still wouldn't have known nothing about it until I got home.
What I don't understand.
Hey, look, was the father in the club with him when he had the pistol?
I haven't heard.
I'm just hoping that the pistol. I'm just hoping that the pistol ain't like he ain't had a pistol on the plane. Hopefully in some way that he could 100% prove to the NBA and the FBI investigators that the pistol was not on the plane. That's what I'm hoping. And then they suspend him for 15 to 20 games, which would be the end of the season.
I'm hoping.
That's what I'm hoping.
I'm really hoping so too, because Ja, I mean, he is one of my favorite players in the game.
Yeah.
But I told you at the beginning of the season, the way this season was starting out, Dennis, that he was walking a thin line, and he was a different person than he was last season. He talking too damn much and trying to do too much. I said this to you before. And now he just out there. And they might make an example out of him, but maybe they should.
It's the things that happen to motherfuckers that do dumb shit, man.
Right. Even Carmelo.
Like some
people win stupid prizes. That's right.
Some people you can't feel sorry for. If you do it one time, you probably say he's younger, he probably will get it together. Somebody will come around, and pick him up. But if you got like 6 or 7 incidents going on, man, you need to check something.
And then his apology, he did his little apology, then he deleted all his social media. Okay, that don't mean nothing to me. Are you changing? That's what means something to me. I don't damn a social media page being deleted. Who care about that?
I was listening to Keyshawn Johnson them this morning, and Keyshawn was like, when I got out of the hood, I stayed out of the hood. He's like, I might take my kids down, to show them where I can't, where they are from. But he was like, I would never let them go, down there by they, you know what I'm saying? Once you get out of there, like stupid stuff that happens.
What the hell?
Everybody is looking at you.
Right.
The whole, you got special police that follow y'all. Everybody see you come in the club, they got their phones up. You're gonna be on somewhere on the internet somewhere. And you go in the club. Like, what is the law? Can you be in a club with a pistol in Colorado? I know it's an open carry state though.
I don't know. I don't know them laws.
Can you be in a
know.
club with a pistol though?
I just know weed is legal. That's all I
That's
know.
a charge right there, yeah. That's a charge right there though. If
Yeah.
you're in the club with the pistol and you don't supposed to have a pistol in the club.
All right. June, where you at, June? Let's get this. Ja, we wish you nothing but the best, Ja. Please
So do.
learn from this lesson, sir. Please.
Yes.
All right.
I just talked about Keith Applin going 15 to 40 years in prison. I don't want that to be Ja, man. I don't want that for him.
We don't.
I really don't.
I got a couple questions before we get the Ron questions. My first question is: are the New York Knickerbockers a contender? Come on, Ron.
Pretender.
Is a pretender?
Yeah.
Okay.
They've been for a long time, fam.
I mean, they won
What
the
about
trade.
right now?
Right, we talking about right now.
No. What?
Okay.
They think they're going to beat the Bucks in the playoffs? Please.
Well, they fifth ranked. They number 5 right now.
I don't care.
I don't give a damn.
I mean, you don't have to care, but I'm just telling you, it's not like they number 12. They're number 5.
But I'm not trying to be rude, son, but
I'm not taking it that way.
I mean,
I'm just saying to you, the Knicks are only 8 games back from the Bucks.
But I don't.
They 2.5 back from the Cavaliers.
But
they're
I
4
don't
back from the 76ers, and they're 6 back from the Celtics.
But I don't.
It's not impossible.
That's what I'm trying to say. I don't think they the match up.
I can say that about the
with these good teams. Boston.
But the question was: are they a contender?
No,
he didn't ask if they can beat Milwaukee.
Asked,
are they a contender?
You said contender. Okay, what you got, Chocolate Girl?
No, I think they are. You just never know how people gonna finish out. You just never know what's gonna happen. You, especially in the Eastern Conference, you just don't know.
Okay. What you
I
got,
thought they were going to be bad. I thought they were going to continue their downward turn from the end of last season. But it looks like to me they're trying to get it together and actually get better. So they're improving as the season going on rather than getting worse. Are they going to come out the East? No, I don't think that.
Okay. What you think, Zar?
No scrub, though.
There's only 3 contenders in the East for the championship. That's Milwaukee, Boston, and you're lucky I'm putting Philly there. Putting Philly there based on the team, I just know they're going to falter in the second round like they do, but that doesn't mean they're not a contender. There's a certain team like the Cowboys, and I hate to go there with football. We're always a contender, but until we break that monkey, get to past that second round, that's what it is.
That's exactly what I mean. That's what I mean, Zar.
Right. New York can win the first round series against Cleveland. I can see that. There's no way in hell they beat Milwaukee or Boston in the second round.
Right. I agree with that.
I agree.
Contender.
All right, what you got over there, Damo? What you said? You agree?
Yeah, I agree with that. I think they're a contender, though, for real. Because somebody can get hurt. Anything can happen.
Anything could happen.
Lucky. You know, that dude Randall Ball, he definitely he definitely a game changer. And with my man that he gone.
June, we were looking for June. I think June on the phone or something.
Oh, all right. Yeah. The little fella he was talking about, the little Duke, man, he gonna show up, man. He'll show up. RJ
Oh,
Barrett.
it's about RJ Barrett. Yeah.
He'll show up. He like big time games like that though. He'll show up and stuff like that.
He is a little inconsistent, but I still like him. He's still one of my favorite players.
He like those big time games though. When it's a big time game, he'll show up. He'll give you about 25. He'll show up in the big, but he might show up in a series, like 4 or 5 games straight. You might get 2 of them out of them.
Let's see, they're not good enough.
Hope
You got
somebody
to show
carry-
it all the time.
He just got. I mean,
Man, shut your
them
mouth, Ron.
You do.
Be
I'm not
quiet.
lying.
Be quiet, Ron. Be quiet. Did you wave me off, Ron?
Yes.
All right. Will the Joker win a third straight MVP?
Man,
Chocolate Girl.
I hope not. That's all I'm gonna say. I hope not. Because if he does, the rest of them should be embarrassed. I will say this: if he does win the third one, that's further proof that this is a soft ass league.
yeah, you ain't lying.
Soft as mush.
Soft as mush.
Soft
Don't
as
talk shit about my
mush.
90s. I don't want to hear nothing from these young people who don't know shit talking about my 90s basketball. I don't want to hear it.
Soft as much.
Sing it.
What you got,
John.
Reeves,
Sing
on?
it, John.
The softest mush award. Shout out. Coming up later. Anyway, yeah, you give it to him. He already won it. It's a wrap. 3 straight. You know what I'm saying? Next up, NBA Finals for appearance for the first time. You see what I'm saying?
They ain't going.
Let's go. The
They ain't
Joker.
going.
And I ain't talking about Heath Ledger. The Joker.
He ain't getting there.
Okay, what you got over there, Damon?
No, Jokic. No.
Hold on, Dan.
Oh shit. What you got? What you got, Ryan?
I would say he already got it.
Dang.
We've been saying the basketball league today is soft. He already got it.
The Joker?
Yeah, the Joker. He already got the shit. So
Nikola Jokic, for those out there that don't know who the Joker is.
Yeah.
Nikola Jokic.
The Joker.
uh-huh.
Yeah, I go with the good old Joker. I get some fuck.
Well, I hope he doesn't get it. I'm sorry. Don't mean to be a hater.
Oh, why not?
Sharon,
So you hope he don't get it?
Sharon, you sound like Day. Hey, you sound like Day. She ain't gonna let you. I hope you don't hit it.
Lord have mercy. You know, I've been called a lot of things, but compared to Day, damn. Okay.
He ain't gonna get it. I hope you don't get it.
I hope you don't, bro.
This is my last one. I'm gonna turn it over to Ryan after this one. What players stood out to you in the NFL Combine? What you got there, Ryan?
Nolan Smith.
Let me see.
Okay.
Damn.
Nolan.
Well, you know me. I'm not a big fan of that. I think it's overhyped. It changes too many people's stock for the worse, actually, in my opinion. And I know your boy got off, and good for him, because then I don't mind when it's the black quarterback, because then maybe because we already get drafted too low based on perception.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe this will land him in a higher spot where he deserves to go.
Oh.
But AR didn't so
AR-15. AR-15.
But even despite that, you know, I'm gonna pick my boy, who also wowed, and then now there is no more argument of who's the best quarterback. CJ Stroud has locked up being the first quarterback taken, and just watching them throw the ball. Like I said, I don't trip off that. There's no defense, there's no pads, but just seeing the demeanor of him when I was watching him throw again, he's just NFL ready. CJ Stroud, that's just the guy, man.
Okay, Chocolate Girl.
Yeah, mine was CJ Stroud. I was very impressed. He proved that, like Zara said, that he's NFL ready. And I got sick and tired of hearing people talk about his draft stock falling because they wanted to hype up the other dude. Everybody know who I'm talking about. But CJ Stroud is who impressed me the most.
Okay. June, you still there? Oh, he must have been what? Oh, there you go.
Yeah. My bad.
Right, you've been going for a little bit. Let me ask you these questions.
My bad.
Number one, are your Knicks contenders?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
answer you expected. You could have answered that for me.
No, I just wanted to hear your reasons. Wanted to hear why. You know what I mean? I know y'all won 9 straight, but I mean, what makes you feel that way? You think y'all can take these?
Nah, I mean, I'm being a fan.
Say all that now.
There you go.
Take that back.
There we go. Had to bring you back. Now, come on, let's put our feet. Lay my words that boys. Let's put our feet on the ground.
I still respect Boston, Milwaukee. I think the deepest team in the East. Like they could roll 10 players out there at a time. The addition of Jay Crowder has helped them big time. They still got Middleton coming off the bench for them. So that I like Milwaukee. I really like Milwaukee taking it off. But
Boston look a little shaky to me right now, but I'm still leaning on Boston. It's just that they find ways to do it when they ain't supposed to do it. That's the reason why I lean on Boston. My next question for you though is, will the Joker win a 3rd straight MVP?
It's looking like it, man. It's looking like it. Tatum was my guy at the beginning of the season. He kind of fell off a little bit, but he's doing better. He's throwing up better numbers than he did the past 2 seasons. So,
right.
And he's not even. I've been watching the games the past couple of nights. He's not even scoring that much.
No, but everything goes through him.
Yeah, everything goes through him, and I think the addition of Jamal Murray and Porter back in that lineup make that team even stronger, man. Like he don't need to drop 25, 30 points a night because he got those guys on the wing that's scoring. Aaron Gordon having his best season as a pro. Reggie Jackson, that pickup was good too. We talking about pickups. The Jay McDaniel pickup, Jay Crowder pickup, Reggie Jackson. He's getting them 4th quarter minutes. That was a big pickup too. So watch out for Denver, man. Like Zara said, it looked like it's gonna come down to Denver and the Suns. Cause KD,
forget Denver.
Special, yo. KD special, yo.
Poor Lil Memphis.
Forget Memphis.
Poor Lil Memphis. Damo, who you think was one of the best guys you've seen in the NFL Combine? Who stood out to you in the NFL Combine? I'm sorry.
It was a couple of them that stood out to me though, but I think it was one of the defensive backs, and I can't even think of that dude's name, man.
Mr. Gonzalez.
I bet you can't.
But this dude probably won't even make the league though, man. You know what I'm saying? But Young, every time he touched the ball, he went to the end zone. He might come the XFL, or he might even make a special team, but I can't even remember what his name is though. All the rest of I don't like looking at everybody talking about, because it ain't fun looking at them. We already know what they done. I like looking at the people that's just popping up on it, maybe from a HBFU school or something, or somewhere from a college you ain't even never heard of. I don't like that. Everybody just the youngest from this school and that school, the big youngest that they talking about. I don't really dig them. I look at the combine and look at like somebody that might even make a team or might not make.
Okay, all right.
You know, the dude rated like the Heisman bits and all them dudes. Hey, man, that was kind of crazy.
June, what you got? Or did June walk off? June might have walked off. Oh, there you go. He muted himself again.
My bad.
Must be
what was the
time.
question? What was the question?
Who stood out to you in the NFL Combine?
Number one guy, AR-15. I think I heard y'all talking about him already. It was hype coming into the combine talking about him, but he lived up to the expectations. So, who else? The D line. What's the D lineman from Pittsburgh that ran that 4.5?
Oh, you talking about? I know you talking about the one from Pittsburgh. I know you talking about.
Yes,
I can't remember his name though. They keep comparing him to the boy from the Rams.
Yeah.
And Donald, AD.
Yeah, I think Jordan Addison. If we're looking at receivers, his stock kind of went up a little bit. Jordan Addison. Yeah, those are my three guys.
Main guy I was looking for, who I think is like the most electric guy in this draft, is Jahmyr Gibbs. That's just kind of the guy that I want, is Jahmyr Gibbs. So that was the main guy I was looking for, and he actually ran faster than I thought he was going to run. So that was actually pretty good. That's the guy that stood out to me.
And the first tight end, I thought it was going to be my boy from Notre Dame, but I might have to give Ron his props right here. That kid Washington.
One hand.
Oh yeah,
like he might be the first tight end off the board. He think his stock went up too.
What's the other running back that was behind Gibbs? Then
I forgot. It was a long weekend.
He had nice work with him. Something like make you know what I'm saying.
So I'm giving the Georgia boys a lot of props. Nolan Smith too.
There's a couple of them dudes out there that was moving, man. They was, like some of the big dudes was like 4.5s and shit, man. I'm like,
Dennis, I just don't want your quarterback to go to the Raiders.
My quarterback? Oh, Jalen Smith. I mean, you talking about Hayden Hooker.
No, the Florida Gator quarterback that you
AR-15. My man AR-15. Yeah.
I don't want him to go to the Raiders.
He ain't my QB, but I love watching him play though.
Right. I don't want that man to go to the Raiders. I don't. Because I want him to go to the Vikings. I would take that instead of the Raiders. The Raiders just will mess his career up over there. I mean.
Right. Well, let's get into your questions, sir. Let's get
Number one.
Number one.
Name a NBA team you think is under the radar. I'm an underdog in the West this year. Czar.
Underdog in the West?
Yep.
Underdogs in the West.
Oh shit, underdog. I'm gonna go with Minnesota.
Ooh.
They didn't really live up to the offseason they had, even though Cat been out most of the year, so you can't really judge it. But they sneaky. They're still in the 6th spot. Had a lot of injuries. Cat, best player, arguably been out all year pretty much. Gobert been in and out of the lineup. So I'm gonna go with the Timberwolves.
Dennis.
I'm taking the Kings.
Ooh.
I'm taking the Kings, even though they're third seed.
And if Minnesota, which is 6th, that's the first round matchup, I'll bet you I'm taking Minnesota all day over them.
Yeah.
But wait a minute, isn't your question about who is an underdog?
Name a NBA team.
The number dog, right? That's an underdog, right?
Underdog.
Okay, so somebody needed to find to me what y'all mean by underdog.
Who's probably not considered to make it to the Western Conference Finals? Definitely not going to the NBA Finals.
Right.
In the West.
Right.
So not the Warriors, not Denver, Not Memphis. Well, Memphis is a whole other story now. Maybe probably not even Phoenix.
Right.
I still consider the Kings as an underdog.
Right, me too. Even though they're the third seed, I do
a lot of people are not talking about them. You see,
A lot of people are not talking about them. They really like scratching them off. They're gonna be a first round entry.
Yeah, don't nobody believe they're a contender.
No, they don't respect them at all.
You got Memphis.
Well,
even though they didn't want to be.
You know, I'm gonna say the Kings. I am gonna say the Kings because I actually believe in them more than I thought I would.
There you go, Sharon. Like the beam. Like the beams. Sharon, you know what? I like to see the side of you. When you let it go. When I first met you, when I met to Sacramento, when I first met you, you had this Sacramento. They need to move the damn team. Hey Ryan, this is me. I look, Ryan. Sacramento. How could you say them? I'm like, they've been in like 20 years. Sacramento. I'm like, oh damn.
But I'm giving an unbiased opinion. Mike Brown he's done a great job with this team. They still need to move the damn team to Seattle. I haven't changed that. They still need to move the team.
He's almost there.
No, they still need to move. They still need to move. But I'm just saying, I would say the Kings would be my choice for underdog.
June. He's still here.
He's probably gone.
Yeah.
Nah, I said the Kings already. I said the Kings. They're my underdog. Okay.
DC.
I'm gonna go with the Clippers.
They're right at it. That ain't gonna change. She always gonna say fuck the Clippers.
Damn them Clippers.
Man, the Clippers ain't done shit.
Hey, what Darren Fox said? Darren Fox said something. Man, fuck who they got over there. Overtime game. Man, I don't give a fuck who they got over there.
They might shock somebody. You never know.
Whatever. We know. We know.
Yep.
They ain't shocking.
Name a NBA team. Name a NBA team you think is the underdog in the East this year, Shannon.
In the East?
Mm-hmm.
Cavaliers.
Okay.
They're a good one.
Yeah, I said Cavaliers.
I'm gonna be real with you, Ryan. If the Heat stay where they at, that 6-7 range, they may upset somebody.
They might.
They may upset somebody. They are playoff known, and this is my fault. And this is Udonis's last year. He's announcing his retirement. He said, "I'm tired of this," and I really wanted to call him up and say, "Tired of what? What is you tired? Tired of what?
Excuse me.
What happened? Tell me what happened, Udonis. You sit in my office. Tell me what happened,
No, Udonis Haslam slander up in here.
Oh, we slandered Udonis.
Zod, who you got? The underdog in the East.
I'm going with Brooklyn. Brooklyn finally, got rid of the, what do you want to call it?
Not after they got rid of the best player in the NBA.
Well, no, they got rid of two players.
No, but somebody with a bald head told me that he was the best player in the NBA. Not after they got rid of the best player in the NBA.
The best player in the NBA.
Not after they got rid of the best player in the NBA. Not after the bald head guy told me that. No, not Brooklyn. Brooklyn.
What's that got to do with my statement? What's that got to do with my statement? I need an explanation. What does that got to do with my statement?
Zod, finish, Zod.
No, but I need an explanation.
I just want to hear about Brooklyn. Where Brooklyn at?
Well, I was talking until you made a silly statement.
All right, Zod, finish.
Like I said, Brooklyn, after getting rid of the circus by trading Kyrie and Kevin Durant, and what I mean by that, obviously, since you want to bring up Kevin Durant, who's thriving in Phoenix, while Kyrie and Dallas are sinking in the West. So I don't know. You maybe should have brought up Kyrie's name, not Kevin Durant. So you get that straight. For one, it's Kyrie, not Kevin Durant. So anyway,
it's Brooklyn. No, sir. No. This is about Brooklyn.
Right, but the running joke is Kyrie, not Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant got hurt. Kevin Durant didn't play. That shit showed that when Kevin Durant got hurt, that's when they started sinking. So don't ever put this on Kevin Durant. So
not the best player in the NBA.
The best player in the NBA. No. Giannis is the best player in the NBA. Kevin Durant was the best player. He's number 2. As of
number
now.
2.
You can still argue he's the best player, but I'm always honest. I said Giannis about 2 years ago has taken over as the best player in the NBA. You know this. So
best player in the NBA. Where's number 15?
Man.
Where's number 15? Who's that?
I don't know, man. I think.
Anyway, Brooklyn went and got Spencer Dinwiddie, brought him back. Mikal Bridges, who now gets to show his shine after being like the 4th option in Phoenix. You got just like the starting 5. They're all scrappy. They can score. You got Claxton, the rim protector. Like, I'm just saying, they got rid of the circus. Now these guys can go out there and play and sneak up on people. We said underdog. I think this is the perfect underdog team in the East.
This is who you got.
This is for you.
I'm gonna go with Cleveland. Look like they could be an underdog.
Cleveland.
It could be Cleveland. It could be either Cleveland or the Heat. One of the Cleveland or the Heat.
I just see the Heat. I just see Miami Heat.
Or Cleveland. It's even one of them that probably like hurt somebody's feelings, man.
Miami got.
I was hoping that the Wizards could do it, but I don't think we got.
Nah, Wizards ain't gonna do it.
Wizards in that last spot though.
Yeah,
fighting the Bulls for that last spot.
This is gonna be something else to reckon with next season though.
I think they're gonna try to get in there. They might get in there this year and try to show off a little bit. But
yeah, they gonna get in. But
I ain't got them going far.
Next season though, watch out for Washington next season.
I'll probably be at 20,000 games next year.
Okay. What you got over there, June? Is June there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here.
Yeah, who you got for your underdog team in the East?
Yeah, Czar said Brooklyn. Brooklyn is a good team. I watched that game from that Boston game where they came back 28 points, down 28 points, and they showed them a lot. Mikal Bridges, definitely one of those guys. But I'm gonna go with Atlanta. Atlanta's sitting there, at the 8th spot right now?
About to get swept by Milwaukee.
Look, I'm finna tell you, man, we're not gonna do nothing.
Look. They got Jonte Murray and Trae Young. Look, we seen them underdogs before made a big run in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, they did.
This was just like 2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah.
Look, we still got John Collins.
You should have got rid of him.
Got rid of the coach, though.
We should have got rid of him.
John Collins been stealing money.
Yeah, should have got rid of him.
The man had not done nothing.
Yeah, but
they should get Mark Jackson the coach.
No, they already signed somebody to coach.
Quinn Snyder, who's been 1-4. 1-4.
I know they did. I said, but they should have gotten Mark Jackson.
Right. I
think Mark Jackson comfortable where he at. I don't think he want to deal with this.
I was actually joking.
I
every time there's a coach opening, that's what everybody say. Mark Jackson.
My next question: do you think any NBA teams will go undefeated all the way to the finals this year? And who? Czar?
No, none.
Hell no.
Not even close.
Dennis.
With a full sweep through the playoffs? Shit, I could see a team going full sweep through the playoffs.
No.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say the Sixers. We're gonna do a Moses Malone. We're gonna add another 4 to it. 4. It happened in '83. It can happen in 2013. 2023. Look.
Yeah. No. June.
Yeah.
New York.
Who?
You said what?
New York.
Who gonna do it?
Who gonna win it all?
No.
Go undefeated all the way to the finals. And who?
All the way to the finals, undefeated?
Undefeated.
Yeah, undefeated in the playoffs, all the way to the finals.
Can somebody do it? Is what he asking.
I don't think they're nah. Well, last team that almost did it was the Lakers, right? Lakers, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they almost done it.
Lost one
I
game.
don't see a
down
team in this year that can run the table now.
I don't see it happening either.
Neither.
That
Lakers team was special, man.
Yeah, I don't see it happen. I see some series close as shit this playoff. All the teams gonna be all right this year.
My next question: name a Sam.
Hell to the no, ain't nobody going undefeated in the playoffs.
Oh my!
I thought you was about to say yeah.
Nobody. Go ahead.
Name a NFL player your team need to sign in free agent. Sharon.
Nobody. We good. We don't need nobody. Be good.
Zor.
You're not the only Steelers fan that said that. I know a lot of little Steelers fans that say that.
We good. We growing. We good.
This would be nice. I wouldn't mind grabbing Bradbury.
Oh. You had that hole in motherfucker.
Yeah.
Dennis.
Real.
You said a free agent, or you just said anybody?
Free agent.
You said free agent.
Free agent. Oh, I thought you were just saying we could anybody. All right, my fault. You said free agent.
Said nobody.
Free agent. I want Eric Kendricks.
Y'all not getting all that nice shit. Then. No.
Man, damn, look at y'all some haters, man.
Wait a
You're not
minute.
getting all that nice shit. Then.
Dennis, what position does he play?
Middle linebacker.
That would be a good pickup too.
Okay, so that's why he want him, because y'all need linebackers.
Linebacker. This is a good linebacker that can make plays in the backfield. Okay,
Yeah.
that's exactly what we need.
Yeah.
And if he end up on the Dallas Cowboys, I'm gonna be pissed.
And we need a linebacker now too, because
So
we can move Parsons.
all right. June.
T. Higgins.
Oh.
I would love T. Higgins. We need a
T.
big
Higgins
body
a free agent?
receiver. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
T. Higgins is a free agent?
Yes,
The
he
Bengals
is.
didn't put no money on him.
Yes, he is.
No, the
I'm
Bengals
sorry.
trying to
I take
trade him.
that back. I want T. Higgins.
They trying to trade him.
I did not
You
realize
feel
he
me,
was free
Sharon?
agent.
Oh my
They
God.
don't want to pick up.
Oh, we gonna fight you.
They don't want to pay
T.
him.
Higgins.
They don't want to pay T. Higgins.
Hey, man, that's a dumbass move.
Yeah.
They don't want to pay him.
It's Cincinnati, y'all. Come on.
Right. They don't never pay nobody.
No, he's not a free agent. He's not a free agent.
He not?
Oh.
He's not.
Remember he came in with CD Lamb. He has 1 year left.
Oh,
But
okay.
they've been trying to
I thought
trade
he
him
was
though.
a free agent. Okay.
But they have to re-sign him or they'll lose him as a free agent next year. Same with obviously
I don't think they will resign him.
draft.
Good, and I digress. Nobody.
Okay.
I'm back to my
you're
nobody.
right. Okay.
June, who you got? Tell me somebody else.
Oh, wow. I'm looking for receivers, man. I'm looking for receivers.
I don't know why you ain't
You
got no
got-
quarterback. Why
You
You
got
should.
Nick
You should.
Obama.
Nah, you ain't lying.
Yeah, no. There's a receiver out there he could get.
Oh,
You know, a
that's
guy that he go get Odell Beckham back. You know what I mean?
Nah, I don't need a broken
Jacoby
foot.
Myers.
That and his name been mentioned a lot around here too, Zar.
That's about the best one that's available.
And a lot of like mock
Yeah.
not drafts, but like trades or pickups.
He's considered
They
the
said
best
Giants would pick
receiver
him
on
up.
the market, free
You
agent.
got what's his name? DJ Short. Chuck.
I mean, he's a free agent, but Jacoby's ranked higher.
And he what, 26?
I don't
No,
know.
DJ. Damn, Detroit letting go DJ Chark, but that's even better for them because they got
He is
James.
26.
They got Jameson. They got too many receivers over there. So,
DC, what you got from?
Kobe Myers 26 too, though.
Man, we need a corner from somewhere. Who out there? I think Ramsey was out there, wasn't he?
Nah, he's not a
They trying to trade him right now.
Bradbury's the best corner on the market as far as
Right. We can keep Bradbury. I'm cool with Bradbury.
Mel Dean is out there.
We need at least one, man. Because
Dean from Tampa.
We can draft one.
Yeah, we might.
Sharon's guy, Cameron Sutton, is out there.
Yep.
I think that's all we need, though. Corner.
He from Tennessee, Cameron Sutton.
Right. And
but I don't like anybody else. We look like we should be all right though. Offense, defense, the only thing is corner and a linebacker.
But if I can get if they let me get another edge rusher, I'll take Bud Dupree.
It's really nobody.
Dennis, I just told you, you're not getting all that good shit now. Don't go there.
Ronaldo asked me what I want.
I told you, you're not getting all the good shit out here now.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna mess you. I'm telling you what's really gonna mess you up. When Jalen Carter becomes an Eagle at pick number 10, that's really gonna fuck you up.
Oh,
y'all know he's dropping to Dallas because the Jerry Jones take all the.
Wait a minute. He got to go through us. We had what, 8.
Yeah, he gonna slide right by y'all.
I'll slide to everybody to Dallas. You know, ain't nobody
gonna. Yeah, my next question, you gonna make me get mad over here. Shit. Name a NFL team that need to trade up in the draft and get a quarterback. Dennis.
Washington football team, the Commodores with Richie Lionel.
Richie Lionel.
Yeah.
Lionel Richie.
No, I said it right. No. With Richie Lionel. I said it right person.
Sure.
Yeah, I said Washington need to get a quarterback.
Czar.
Don't y'all need one too? Atlanta.
The team that will trade up to the number 1 spot, the Indianapolis Colts.
Stupid.
DC.
They need to just move that team.
I'm gonna go with the Colts too.
They need to leave Indianapolis.
I'm gonna definitely go with the Colts.
No, June left.
The Colts gonna give up. They gonna sell a whole farm to get whoever it is the first pick.
Really, the Colts don't need that much. They don't.
Yeah, they do.
They might need to fix that old line a little bit.
They need to fix that old line and need a defense too.
They need one more receiver too.
Yeah,
they're going to get that number 1 pick.
Yeah, they are.
I'm looking at. I think the Raiders might move up. What I've been hearing. Who else? Minnesota might move up.
I don't know. They like what they got. I think they just like going to the playoffs and getting the shit beat out of them.
Dang.
That's what they. That's all they like doing.
We might move up to get a quarterback. So I don't know.
Might be right. Y'all got a nice ass tight end too.
Oh, thank you very much.
Man. But he ain't gonna look. He gonna look like Megatron.
Oh, you talking about
oh Lord, have mercy.
You talking about the tight end that they got on the Falcons?
Yeah, that dude. Man.
Oh yeah, he's another one from North Philly. He
gonna look like Megatron, just stuck in the motherfucking black hole, man. They messed Julio Jones up.
Julio Jones messed himself up.
They stuck him in the black hole. Him and Matty Ice, man, they had a 27.
No. We can't talk about that. We can't talk about that.
Man, please. Julio Jones messed himself up. I don't want to hear it.
My next question. Now, Tennessee Titans trying to trade Derrick Henry. What is he worth draft pick? Shannon.
Nothing.
I made that question just for you.
I know you did. 0 draft picks for that sucker.
Nothing.
Nothing, Shannon. Nothing.
0.
You said nothing.
If I'm the GM, 0.
Zor.
If he gets traded, he'll get the team. The Tennessee will get a similar package that the Carolina got for McCaffrey.
It was that.
That was a pretty good package.
What the package?
What team will it be?
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Who needs a running back that's a contender? You know what? I can see if Miles Sanders don't resign, I can see Philly going over there and doing it. They got a lot of draft capital. Derrick Dennis.
Ron, tell him, Ron. Tell him, Ron. Say it. Say it.
But y'all giving up a lot for him. So you're not
Ron,
just getting,
say it to him, Ron. Say it.
hold on. You're not just getting nice stuff, you're giving nice stuff away though.
I want him to go to the Patriots. Go to the Patriots. That's where I want him to go.
When you
Go
trade the nice stuff, you can get.
Why the Patriots though?
Because I know he'd be miserable on the Patriots.
Oh man.
But in 2 teams they got out there right now, they might trade for him.
Who?
Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, well.
And they got the Colts.
Oh. Why would the Colts trade for him? They got
Because the Colts trying to trade they running back too.
Oh, they trying to trade JT?
Yeah.
We'll see.
For Derrick Henry? They better keep Jonathan.
Hey, I just saying that the rumor right now. So, I'm not saying it makes it sense because it
Derrick
don't.
Henry.
But
man, y'all still riding that Derrick Henry train.
Let him come to Philly.
Where your crown at, Dennis?
As soon as he come to Philly, I'm putting that crown on him, shooting the video. As soon as he get here.
Please.
I hope he
Soon as
does
he get
go to Philly. Go bring your tail to Philly, Derrick Henry. Go ahead,
Come on. Where you got from?
Come on to Philly.
I'm
Go on into the NFC East, the best division in the league. Yeah,
No, it's
go
the
on in
greatest.
there.
It's not the best, it's the greatest. Different.
Go on in there. Go on over there.
What you got, DC?
I don't think you'll get nothing for him though, but the Eagles will get something up for him.
That might.
I give him 0. Nothing.
How old?
Nobody else.
How old Devin Henry is?
Who else really need him though?
Hey, dog, could you tell us how old Derrick Henry is?
Same age as Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, the motherfuckers almost
Derrick
worn
Henry is 29 years old.
They worn down.
29.
You might get a 4th round pick for him.
Now, even trade is like Ezekiel Elliott or
because
Derrick.
he is Dalton. He
That's
is overrated.
That might.
What's the next one? What's the next one? Right? We're gonna be here all day.
Do you think everyone in the NFL draft need to reach out to some Hall of Famers to have a Hall of Fame career? Sharon.
I don't think it hurts. I don't think it hurts. I think they could get some tips from the Hall of Famers on how to carry yourself starting on draft night. Aaron Rodgers could come and talk to somebody to teach him how to, not make faces while he's still sitting in the green room till he's one of the last picked. He could teach somebody how to do that better because he didn't do a good job of it. But I don't think it would hurt.
Okay. I'm gonna say I think they sometimes try, but Hall of Famers ain't just gonna pick up the phone just because somebody called them as a rookie coming into the league.
Okay.
That's the only thing. So they're not going. It's like you ain't about to kiss somebody's ass to get information until like you get to know him, and then you'll call him up and get information from him. Sort of like what Emmitt Smith said he did when he met Gil.
Right. Okay. Zor.
Yeah, no, I agree with Dennis.
DC.
I don't think the youngest gonna listen nowadays.
That too.
If they talk to him or not, they're gonna look at him like they crazy. Like,
like I said, we don't know what we talking about.
Right.
You know, they probably don't even make a difference now. The youngest, the players, they totally different. They don't care about nothing but dancing, the TikTok,
and the bag.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Bag.
All right. What's the next one?
Who will you take, a Derrick Rose in his prime or Ja Morant right now? Zor.
Yeah, ask me that. I mean, that's what Ja Morant reminded me of. I mean, yeah, Allen Iverson too, but more so Derrick Rose as an actual point guard, facilitator, dunker. Derrick Rose in his prime. I mean, that's one of the ones that we'll never get to see who could have been an all-time. Like, I mean, I don't even want to talk about it. It just disappoints me. But I'm taking D Rose all day.
Sure.
D Rose. As soon as I read that question, I was like, Czar. I was like, God.
Right. You know, open up the wound.
Yeah, it's like it opens up a wound. You're right. Because it'd be D Rose. I mean, it's not even a hesitation. D Rose.
All right. Dennis.
I'm going with Ja.
Of course.
DC.
Man, D Rose for me.
I got to go with D Rose.
D Rose.
That D Rose just something special.
Yeah.
What he done almost by himself took the Miami Heat.
What I think speaks to D Rose is the fact that he's still playing. He's a shell of himself, but he's still on the team.
Yeah.
And players don't want to let him go. They want him on their team. That's what's so wild to me. They want this dude on the team. So that says something.
My next question. How far you think Jalen Carter will fall in the draft? Czar.
To the Cowboys. Jerry Jones only one that drafted.
What do y'all pick? Where y'all pick, Czar?
27.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a slide.
Shannon.
Now remind me of who this dude is. Is this the one that's in trouble or something? Or they say he's in trouble?
Yeah, the one he turned himself in.
What did they say he did? I forgot.
The car,
race.
They was racing the car.
Racing somebody, his teammate, and
got killed in the car. That's right.
They got killed, and she was drunk. She was drunk and driving. So
but he wasn't drunk.
Right. And they ended up dying. So
but they were racing. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I could see him falling. Y'all couldn't see him falling out the first round.
Nah, we won't get past Jerry. There's no way.
It won't be that bad.
We don't. I mean, not to say we don't need it. Not to say we don't need it, but if he's there, there's no way. That's just like CD Lamb or whoever. Or even that'll just change up whoever we're picking. If he's there, we're taking him. Like that's just.
He got.
Oh yeah, I understand. I'm just wondering if he would. If he would dare to fall to the second round because of all this drama.
Talent like that.
I would say in the 20s, yeah, the 20s.
You never know.
Okay, Dennis.
Yes, and I think that's June that said that he just jinxed his Knicks. They about to lose to the damn Hornets. That sounds like June. I'm gonna say he's gonna drop to the Eagles, like I said just a minute ago. He's gonna drop to the Eagles, and we're gonna have two Bulldogs right in the middle. Both of them. That's how they gonna be there.
No.
Right.
DC.
It might be like he might drop to about 10 or 8, 10, something like that.
Right there at 10. Right there. That's all. Everything floated
Right
10.
there at 8.
Because
Come on,
somebody
come
You
on
think
to
he's
Atlanta
there?
at number 8.
Okay.
Number 8.
definitely gonna need him now. He might be like 3 or 4.
Where do
Drop.
Stickles pick at? What do
I
we
think
pick?
he might drop 8 or 10.
What you think, Ron? He going to 8? Gonna drop at 8, y'all?
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Oh, all right.
Every time I say something, it don't go
It
my
don't
way.
go right.
So,
Oh, all right. So when stuff, okay. So let me ask you this: since now the pressure on you. So when you can't say stuff when stuff don't go your way. So when I say stuff like that, you're not gonna pressure me either.
Dennis, you always say stuff like that.
No, okay. I just want to make sure because I'm gonna stop saying shit to put pressure on me. Because I'm gonna say I'm gonna do my Ryan Thomas. I'm not gonna say that. That's what I'm
So
gonna say.
we pick at 17, 32,
17.
49. Okay.
All right. What you got now, Ryan? This should be the last question.
My last question right here.
All right.
Do you think it is right bring up someone past before they get drafted? Dennis.
No, it's not right at all. Let that young man live. Or woman. I'm sorry. Or woman.
Okay.
No, I know. I think it's trash when they do that.
Or dog in dog competition.
I think it's trash. I think it's trash when they do it.
Neighbor.
And they tend to do it more for black players than they do anybody else.
Thank
and I
you.
don't like it. I don't like
Thank
it.
you.
I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that video. Wasn't it Miles Garrett? The video of him hitting the bong. You remember that?
No. That was
Larry Collins.
Laramie Thompson. That was Laramie Thompson.
Oh, yes,
Who?
right.
Laramie Thompson.
Yeah, him.
Yeah,
they gonna show that like 2 nights before the draft.
Mm-hmm.
I agree
I
with
was
Sharon.
like, that is just terrible.
Actually, Sharon, they showed it 10 minutes before the draft.
10 minutes before? I thought it was 2 days.
And
no,
they
10 minutes before the draft.
They did one sap like that too.
Yeah, they said he was on drugs, tested positive for cocaine, the white girl, Christina Aguilera.
And his agent,
Snap has got a bad rap.
His agent said they don't know where they even came from. DC, what you got for me?
I said no. I said no.
Huh?
No. You know they got.
You sound like a Chinese woman. No.
No. I'm like, what?
I said no. But they got malls like that too, though.
You remind me of Don.
It's terrible. It's terrible when they do stuff like that, you know.
They do it all the time.
As Zar would say, soft as much.
No,
you're soft as much.
Soft as much.
No.
Hey, listen, this has been an excellent show. Anybody got any last words?
I do.
Go ahead, say your last words, baby.
This is a word of inspiration. Never put the key to your happiness in somebody else's pocket.
Oh, Sharon. Say that again. Say it again, Sharon. Hold up. Say it to people in the back.
Never put the key to your happiness in somebody else's pocket.
That's
what the chocolate girl said. Remember that.
I'm gonna say Coco Gauff is gonna do her thing. I'm rocking with Coco Gauff, man. This whole little golf season, I'm with him. He got to win at least 1 or 2 of these majors coming up.
That's right. Shout out
She's
to Coco.
close. She's close.
Shout out to Rashawn. Time with Sean. I don't know where he been, but his birthday was recently, right?
That's right. Happy birthday to my boy,
Rashawn.
You feel? And I'm going to holler at y'all.
And we're going to holler.
Like and share the show.
Rest in peace.